Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah ma ba'd. The question is asking here, if the masjid has split the night prayer, the Taraweeh, into Taraweeh and Tahajjud, do I need to stick with the Imam, complete with the Imam, the Tahajjud and the Witr for me to get the reward? Where the Messenger of Allah said, Man qama ma'al Imam hatta yansarif kutiba lahu qiyam al-layla. Whoever stands with the Imam until he finishes, he will get the reward for praying all of the night. Now, there are two views from the ulama on this. Some of them have said, no, once he has left, then he has left. If he comes after Tahajjud later on, that's a separate standing. And this is the view of some of the ulama. However, what seems to be the more correct view, and this is the view of our Sheikh Muhammad Salih Uthaymeen, is that no, and this is the view of many from the contemporary, Sheikh Salih Fawzan, Sheikh Salih Shitri, our Sheikh. They have said no, the position of the Imam remains, and as long as the position of the Imam remains, in order for you to be included in this hadith, you have to complete with him when he has completely finished. And for me, that's the stronger view. So for example, imagine in Salat al-Taraweeh, there's a slight break between every 4 rak'at. Imagine if he had a break for an hour. It's the same sort of thing here. The position of the Imam remains. And as long as the position of the Imam remains, you need to stay with him. Okay, but then a person will say, well, that's difficult for me, I want to get that reward. Then we will say, like we have said previously in a separate clip, لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله. Do not despair from the mercy of Allah. Allah's mercy and His favour and His pardon, especially in this month, cannot be limited. Therefore, if you miss out on one reward, doesn't mean that you're going to miss out on all rewards. There are so many things that a person can do. Aisha radiallahu anha, she says to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if I think it's Laylatul Qadr, what do you think I should say? This is in Tirmidhi, it's been made sahih by many from the ulama. So he says to her, Quli, say, Allahumma innaka afuwwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Look here, he didn't say stand the whole night. He didn't say read 20 ajza and, exert yourself in so much worship, although that is what is encouraged because that's the example that he gave. But the point that we're making here is he said, listen, if you can't do that, then at least just say, Allahumma innaka afuwwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Something simple as that. Engage in istighfar, engage in dua, engage reciting the Quran. So if you've missed out on one thing, it doesn't necessarily mean that you've completely missed out. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His tawfiq and success. Wallahu a'lam, sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.